Greetings, primates. Today on Merry Meeples, we are going to be looking at After Us, coming to us from Pandasaurus Games and Ketchup Games. Not the condiment, the words catch up. After Us 2083. Humanity has been extinct for several decades. In this abandoned world, the apes are evolving rapidly. They gather in tribes and learn how to use objects left behind by the humans. As the leader of one of these tribes, it's your responsibility to set your fellow apes on the path to collective intelligence. By placing your cards in a row, you create frames. These allow you to collect resources, score victory points, and benefit from special abilities. Choosing the right layout for your cards is the key to winning this tense race for points. Gather your apes, activate the frames, attract new apes. Components, 1 to 6 players, 45 minutes, ages 13 and up. That's hopefully nothing. Nope, it doesn't look like things went too crazy. Alright, we have us here a rule book. Here's all the stuff that was near the on the back. Overview and goal of the game, anatomy of a card. Here is your components. Here's the setup. Next we have the gameplay. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3. Assembling the tribe. Resolving your primate assembly. Open frames, closed frames. Frame effects, conditions, the rows in detail, resolving your primate assembly example. The special abilities of the different primates. You have your orangutans, your chimpanzees, your gorillas, and your mandrills. Phase 2, attracting new apes. Copying a neighbor's action disc. Phase 3, resting. End of game, premature end of the game. Object effects, mobile phone, mini bar, boom box, game console, pinball machine, computer, and moped. Next up we have the solo rules. Solo mode, setup, the gameplay, Phase 1 continued, Phase 2 and Phase 3. You have a player board, or not player board, a main board. This shows the different types of monkeys and what their specialty is. So energy or points, energy, rage, redoing stuff, and this is how much they cost. Level 1s are 3 of a resource, level 2s are 6 of a resource. You have your score track around the outside. Right here we have the player pieces. So colored and with different symbols on them. We will get to that in a moment. We have those items right here. There's the backs of them. So this shows what phase it can be used in. So this can be used in Phase 1 or 2. That's how much energy it costs. And there's iconography to show what it is, but this is basically exchange resources. This can only be used in Phase 3, and it costs 3 or 5, depending on the level that you're doing. And boombox. Here are your resource pieces, your flowers, your fruit if I remember correctly, and your grain. So these are nice wood components. And then here is the energy, the battery power. Here are these discs in all the player colors. Let's see if I can get 4 of the same. We'll do those ones. So you'll use these to attract new apes in Phase 2. You'll pick one of these 4 discs and do the power on top. So that's going to give you 2 points, 2 energy, 2 rage, or redo one of your frames. And then that is the ape monkey that you can attract if you have the resources. And you have a set of those in all the different colors. Let's just get these all out of the way. Next up we have the player boards in the different colors. So it's basically broken down to where that's where you can put your little discs. That's showing you 4 rage lets you get rid of a card. This tracks your rage. There's some art. And this is if you're running low on resources, you can put one there to count as 3. So you have different art on each one. And then we actually got pre-ordered through Pandasaurus, so we got the promo board. And this is cool. It's the Messe Essen. That monkey has a bunch of board games. And if you look down here, these all are different board games that represent the numbers. So you have Just One, Sobek, 2 Players, 3 Little Pigs, Gang of 4, Rising 5, 6 Nymph, 7 Wonders Duel, 8 Minute Empire, The Crew, Quest for Planet 9, Top 10, 11, and that was kind of hard to see, but it's looks like 12 realms maybe. So that was the promo board you got from them. Alright, let's get back to this set of these cards. So these are the starting cards. Each person will get a player aid that shows their color. It's got the iconography on the back. Each person will also get their player color. You can see it on the flag of these guys, the tamarins. So everyone gets a starting deck of them. So on these cards, that's the sign for the tamarin that might be used in other cards. Here are those open and closed frames. And this is when you get rid of them with rage, you get that benefit up in that corner. As I said, you have a set for all the colors based on the flag and that the tamarin is on. Next up, let's look at the different monkeys. So we have the chimpanzees first. So this is their level 1. And this bottom row is usually where their special actions happen. So this is one you can redo a closed frame on any of your cards. So you'll see they are all different. And they score points, they give you different resources, different ways of being able to give you resources. When you have the arrows, it's do something to get that. So like if we did this one, that bottom one is you don't have to pay anything and you can redo one of your frames. However, if you set it up like that, you'd spend a fruit to redo one of your frames. So again, here's all the level 1s. And then we get to the level 2s. Notice the picture change, it's got the 2 there. And these are better, more powerful, get you more stuff. And there's your level 2 chimpanzees. Here we go, next row. So as I said, these ones are the point getters. So you'll see points on the bottom a lot more. And throughout them. There's that tamarin symbol, so you'll get 1 point for each tamarin that's in your assembly at that time. Here's more 1s. And now we start with the 2s. You see the cards aren't like, look how full that card is. That's got stuff everywhere. So your 2s. Let's get to the orangutans. Level 1s. And let's get to the level 2s. Those cards are so full. And we just have the gorillas left. Let's see what they all do. So again, these are the rage monsters. You get them to get the rage, to possibly thin out your deck. Maybe try and get a nice engine going where you know how the 4 cards go. Get it down to just 4 cards and just always use those 4 cards. And just churn it out. And now into the level 2s. Rage machines. So wrapping it up, that was After Us. Those were the components that were in After Us. I am the groom. I am now going to go climb some monkey bars.